Hello everyone, I'm Ankita Rao and today again I brought to you another supernatural story. This story is called Flight. It was a bright day. Salim was all excited to leave his house. He has been planning this vacation for 3 months. Life kept him busy all the time. He couldn't even make time for himself. He needed this trip. He wasn't a good planner. His room was always a mess. He always did things on the last moment. So this time he decided to get everything organized for this trip. This was his first solo trip. He wanted to get everything right. He planned the hotels, shopping locations, tourist locations. He bought stuff needed for the trip. Everything was well planned. Nothing could go wrong. The night before the trip, Salim ate light and healthy food so he doesn't get stomach problems during his flight. He packed everything and rechecked it and then went to sleep. He woke up feeling all refreshed. He was very excited about it. He lived with two roommates. One of his roommates dropped him at the airport. He came in 2 hours before the flight. He completed all the check-in processes and sat on a chair waiting for his flight. A man was looking intensely at Salim. Salim got a bit uncomfortable. He tried to ignore the man and focused on the book he had brought to read during this free time. The man asked Salim, "Are you reading Sherlock Holmes' novel?" Salim told him yes. The man told Salim that he is a big fan of Sherlock Holmes novels. He asked Salim whether he can find Sherlock Holmes novel at the airport. Salim told him that he is not sure whether he would find a Sherlock Holmes novel here, but there is a bookstore nearby and he can search for it there. The man asked for direction to the bookstore. Salim gave him the directions. The man thanked him and left. Salim again started reading his book. A few minutes later, he finished the first chapter. He then decided to keep the book inside and read later. When he looked up, he saw the man reading a Sherlock Holmes book. The man noticed Salim looking at him. He told Salim that he found a book in the store. He thanked Salim. Salim smiled back. Salim asked him which story he is reading. The man said, "The Hounds of Baskervilles." He asked Salim whether he had read this book before. Salim told him, "No, but the title sounds interesting. I will check it out someday." The man then started sharing the story. Salim got irritated. He didn't want the man to tell him the story, but he didn't know how to tell him to stop. The man was an amazing speaker and storyteller. Salim soon forgot about the flight. He kept on listening to the story. He then suddenly heard the announcer talking about his flight. When he got up to leave, the man also got up. The man then suddenly tripped and fell. He had high fever. Salim asked him whether he had someone to accompany him. The man told Salim that he is waiting for his son, but he doesn't think he would be able to meet him. Salim got confused. He then remembered about his flight. He ran to board the plane. The man grabbed Salim's arm. He told Salim, "You remind me of my son. I don't want you to leave. Please stay." Salim creeped out. He shrugged his hand off and ran to catch his flight. He ran as fast as he could. He tripped twice, bumped into multiple people, and when he reached the boarding area, he found out that his flight has already taken off. His heart sank. He was on the verge of tears. He had planned a perfect vacation. Everything was organized well, and some random stranger ruined his trip. He was furious. He started searching for the man. The man was standing right where he was before. He didn't leave the spot. When he saw Salim, he was happy. He smiled at him. Salim got even angrier. He shouted at the man, "Do you know what you did? I missed the flight because of you. It's all your fault." The man kept on smiling. Salim got irritated by his smile. He wanted to punch the man, but didn't, since the man looked old. He kept on shouting at the man, "Are you going to pay for all the money I lost? How can you just make someone miss their flight and shamelessly smile at them? You think this is funny?" Then a man suddenly approached Salim and asked him to calm down. He told Salim that he is creating a scene here. Salim looked around and saw everyone staring at him. He got embarrassed. The man told him that he can book another flight. Salim got depressed. He wanted a few days of relaxation, but stress never leaves him. He went to talk to airport staff and asked them if he can get tickets for the next flight. The staff told him that there is a seat available, but the cost would be much higher since he is booking at the last moment. Salim got even more depressed, but he didn't want to miss his trip, so he accepted it. He booked his ticket for the next flight, which was leaving in 8 hours from now. Once all the procedure was over, he returned to the spot where he met the man. To Salim's surprise, the man was still at the same spot. Salim was angry at the man, but didn't want to create a scene, so he approached the man calmly. "Hello, sir. Can I talk to you for a moment?" The man said, "Yes, you can. I'm happy to talk to you." He had a smile on his face. Salim felt as if the man is trying to make fun of him. He asked the man why he stopped him. The man told him that he reminds him of his son. Salim asked him, "Where is your son? You told me that you are going to meet him." The man told Salim that he is waiting for his son, but he doesn't think he would be able to meet him. Salim got confused. He asked, "If you know you won't be able to meet your son, then what are you waiting for? Don't you have any plane to board? What are you doing at the airport?" The man remained silent for a few minutes. Then he said, "I'm happy to meet you." He then smiled at Salim. Salim was creeped out by his behavior. He thought maybe the man is mentally unstable. Salim sat down on a chair. The man sat on the opposite chair facing him. He asked the man, "Where is your son right now?" The man replied, "He is in heaven." Salim didn't know what to respond. He remained quiet for some time and then replied, "I'm sorry for your loss." After almost an hour, Salim was getting bored. He didn't feel like reading a book. He looked at the man and out of curiosity he asked the man, "How did your son die?" The man said, "He died in a plane crash." Salim freaked out. He decided to distract his mind by checking his phone. He opened YouTube and started scrolling through his feed. Then suddenly a news caught his eye. The flight which he was going to board crashed due to a sudden storm. He looked about to tell the man this news, but the man had already left. Salim was very nervous. He didn't know whether he should board this flight. He decided to cancel his trip and was going to talk to the staff to cancel his flight. When he was about to approach the counter, he saw the man looking at him. The man patted on his shoulder and said, "Don't worry, everything's going to be alright. Hope you have a great vacation." He then left. Salim returned to his chair. He opened his phone and started playing a game. Then he heard some shopkeepers gossiping about him. One shopkeeper said to other, "This man is here all alone and talking to himself since several hours." Salim got confused. He started to think, What do you mean I'm talking to myself? He ignored them. He then looked around and saw other people were also staring at him and gossiping about him. He didn't know why are people gossiping about him. He tried to distract himself by looking around. He saw the man smiling at him from a distance. Salim smiled back. Then the man suddenly disappeared. Salim freaked out. His trip went nice. He returned home safely. He was thinking about the man during his entire trip. He shared this story with his roommates. His roommates didn't believe him. They started teasing him. Maybe you saw a ghost. Then they laughed loudly. Salim remembered about the flight crash and said, or maybe he was an angel. Then he also started laughing with his friends, and his life continued as usual. So, did you all enjoy today's story? I generally prefer to make supernatural stories about angels because the traditional supernatural stories, which contain ghosts, demons, evil spirits, generally have a bad or a tragic ending. Now, I wanted to share some stories with a positive ending, a happy story filled with mysteries and something supernatural, something different, but with happy ending. But if you want the traditional supernatural stories with ghost, demon, evil spirits attacking, I can make something about that as well. Since this is a ASMR channel, I don't want something too dark in it. But if you want something like that, I can make one for you all. Please share your feedback and opinions. In future videos, I am thinking of making paintings and using my own paintings in my videos. It will take some time. I need to work a lot on that. But if you enjoy this type of videos, then I will be more than happy to make paintings for it. And if you want traditional painting tutorials, then let me know. I will make those in future as well. For now, that's all. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. And see you soon. Bye.